Harrow is one of the best and fun warframes to play in the game. He got even better with the Tekrot Encore update and the Warframe 1999 content in general, because right now, the Warframe is perfect and complete. Back in the days, I was using Naramon Shadow Step to have infinite invisibility. Then, I was using my axe Toledo Prime to kill enemies. My maiming strike Atarax was the one keeping me invisible, as every critical hit from my melee will reset the invisibility of the Naramon Shadow Step. It was not a combo for all, but I really enjoyed the combo back then. The synergy devolved when they removed Naramon Shadow Step, and I did keep it on the closet for years. Then the developers added Arcane Pistolier that grants infinite ammunition, and instead of the axe Toledo Prime, I decided to use the twin Grakatas for this synergy. Then came the shield gating, which makes Harrow a good tank in the game. The synergy is almost complete, but twin Grakatas was such a bullet hose that sometimes the amount of ammunition consumed is higher compared to the activation of Arcane Pistolier. But everything changes when Incarnon Dual Toxicist came, and man, it was the best day of my life. Red Crit Dual Incarnon Toxicist shreds with Harrow's fire rate and flat critical chance buff. The synergy gets busted with Warframe 1999, and when the developers introduced the new Warframe Site 09, the biggest contribution of this Warframe is his evade skill that may grant Harrow infinite invisibility. And this time, no more melee utility, and I can just focus on doing weak point hits to infinitely benefit from the invisibility of evade. Finally, since Dual Incarnon Toxicist hits like a truck, I have a lot of arcane choices, and I can opt in for more survivability with the secondary fortifier Arcane. Not only does this Arcane grant Overguard for extra health and status immunity, but it also helps in dealing damage fast against Eximus units or any enemies that has Overguard. I'm very happy that after so many years, my favorite combo evolved into something better, but Harrow is actually not the only one that can do this infinite bullet hose combo. In fact, the Warframe that we use to subsume evade is also perfect for this synergy. The main reason why I love using Harrow is because of his infinite energy. He also have max energy at the start of the mission. He also got insane fire rate given that you increase your power strength. And best of all, he can buff any weapons with a flat critical chance with his 4th skill. But the new Warframe, Site 09, can also make the Dual Incarnon Toxicist more insane. Although he doesn't have a flat critical chance bonus, but he got a passive that grants 300% bonus critical chance to weak point hit. He also got the skill to infuse your weapon with any elements thanks to his resupply skill. And finally, he got a really fun wall hack mechanic, wherein you can see enemies through wall and you can shoot them using his first ability. If you think of this, Site 09 is slightly better than Harrow right now. But I can't just dismiss the OG Warframe that started this combo, and the critical chance boost, and as well as fire rate from Harrow are just so good that I honestly can say that Site 09 is an alternative instead of a better replacement. Now, I would also like to include on this video the inclusion of Xata's Whisper on my builds, specifically on the Site 09 build. Xata's Whisper gives you bonus void damage, a magnetic feature that attracts bullets, and the extra hit per shot when the ability is active on an enemy. Honestly, you won't need it for headshots while using the new Warframe, as his first skill highlights the weak spots of enemies, and you can easily shoot them using the Incarnon Dual Toxicist. The only problem, though, is that his resupply skill doesn't work with the Incarnon form of Dual Toxicist. You won't get any bonus elemental damage from the skill, hence I decided to go with Xata's Whisper. Other subsume skills such as Roar and Eclipse are also good for this synergy, but I just like how Xata's Whisper works for the Incarnon Dual Pistol. Moving on, I would also like to discuss why I decided to go with Arcane Pistolier. It's viable with other bullet hose pistols such as the Twin Grakatas, but you might be wondering why I still include it on my Dual Toxicist synergy. The gun has Incarnon charges and can be considered ammo efficient, but the real reason why I have Arcane Pistolier is that after the Incarnon form is depleted, the infinite ammo buff of the Arcane can still be active and help me build up the Incarnon form of the gun. It's not just for ammo efficiency, but a quality of life improvement for transitioning from normal form to incarnon form. The normal shots of dual toxicist deals decent damage, and with infinite ammo, I just can press and hold the shoot button to deal damage and build up my incarnon charges. When you follow all the things I have included in this video, it will all make sense once you use this synergy in real mission. Finally, I would also like to add that this synergy will just get better in the future, and in fact, we have discussed a variant of this synergy last week with the new infested pistol named Dual Torxica. Now, the infested pistol is not a better substitute for incarnon dual toxicist, as the evolving pistol just hits harder compared to the new coda weapon. However, it does deal decent damage too, and the reason why I use Dual Torxica specifically on my Cyto 9 combo is that the pistol can take advantage of the elemental boost coming from his resupply skill. I don't need any subsume skill anymore, and I can go with corrosive, viral, and heat combo, or any elemental combo that I can think of, depending on what factions I'm against with. This also boosts the damage of my galvanized setup, which makes the damage in steel path levels superb. This synergy is not a meta build or something overpowered like the slam builds that can deal damage cap easily. But like I always said, it's not always about the meta. It's true that powerful stuff lets us farm easily, but it's really great to experiment builds in Warframe, and this is one of the best features of this 13-year-old game that I kept coming back and play it. So, that's all about it. I hope that you enjoyed the Harrow and Cyto 09 synergy that I have showcased on this video. Before leaving, please help me with the YouTube algorithm by simply liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video.
Again, I don't wanna run from all of this. I'm bulletproof, nothing